Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of November 14th through the 20th of 2022. I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed, as well as left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, and your first card out, the King of Swords. So clarity coming in for you this week. Decisions, finalizing things. You're flooded with new ideas. You're attacking any problems that come your way from the past or into the future. You're just dealing with things the right way for yourself. You're finding solutions. And you're getting credit for work well done. Nice. And the Fool. So new beginnings, starting over for some of you in a new area of your life. You know, you're making that dream a reality. You're no longer putting it off on the back burner. You're stepping out into what you want. You're making sure that your bills are paid. Everything's filed the right way for yourself this week. You're setting aside all your problems and just taking that leap of faith at what you're wanting coming in. And justice. So some sort of court appearance for some of you. This could be a divorce settlement, a legal contract that you're having to sign or fill out for yourself. Some sort of spiritual adjustment. Maybe you're starting to believe in things a little bit more than what you used to. You're starting to see that aha moment. But you're realizing that, you know, you could also be settling some old debts. Maybe somebody's owed you something for quite some time and now they decided this week is their payback time. Or maybe you're having to take somebody to court to get an old debt cleared up because you've waited too long. And the Ace of Cups. So good ideas flowing in, new things coming to you, you know, places, people, passion, and things that you speak to your heart. You know, you're trying not to, you know, blur your judgments in any dimension. You're trying to see things clearly as best you can. But things are starting to flow in, you know, cups overfloweth in all directions of your life. So you're starting to be a little more happy and seeing things, you know, being easier coming into you. And the 10 of Pentacles. So very nice. Maybe an inheritance. Maybe that's what that court case is all about, that you have to sign the papers for. Maybe if somebody's left you some inheritance or a place or something like that. So you're trying to make sure that everything's coming into, you know, alignment for yourself. But money is definitely in the picture. This could be a business or a trust fund coming in for some of you. Maybe some others, or you're making a purchase on a home, or maybe it's you're finding out that the home that you have is worth much more. And the 7 of Rods. So you've had to stand your ground. You know, state your case, tell people where they stand, what they're allowed to say and not say, and what you're willing to accept from others and not accept, and you're okay with that. You know, you've had to do this for quite a few things in your life lately, but you're okay with it because you're realizing that, you know, if they're having a problem with you, that's a problem they have to solve for themselves. It's nothing that you've done. They're just feeling that way. Maybe they're looking at all that you've accomplished or that inheritance that you've gotten, that they're jealous of it. So, you know, they're deciding to try to attack you. And that's their problem, not yours. And the 2 of Rods. So standing on good, solid foundation. You got the world in your hand, all kinds of prospects in the future. You're just trying to make a decision on which way you want to go, but you're starting off on a good, solid ground and foundation. There's, you know, the grass is beautifully green out there. You got the ocean and the sky above. You know, things are very smoothly going along. You're just trying to figure out which way you want to go. So, but you're just stepping back a bit and looking out into the future of where you want to go from this area going forward. And the Four of Rods. So definitely good solid foundation. No doubt about it. Celebrations, good times, getting along with people. People are happy to see you. You're happy to see them. You're making some very good investments in your life in the future. You know, you're starting to realize where you want to go, what you want to have, who you want to have with you, that sort of thing. You know, you're rewarding yourself after a long time. And the King of Pentacles. So Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe this is somebody that you're getting some advice from. Maybe you're trying to look into making some good investments with this newfound money that you have. You know, you don't want to spend it all in one place. You want it to have something in the future in the end. So you're stepping back a little bit, getting some good solid foundation and advice on which way to go. So that's beautiful. And the Sun card, very nice indeed. So feeling happy, content. You're feeling a relief this week of all bad pressures in your past. Your health is starting to feel better. You're starting to feel a little more content with your life. You can see a future going forward. You're feeling much more positive. Things are starting to look up for you. And the Ace of Wands. So most definitely things are growing and sprouting to life in your future. Your opportunities knocking, you know, and this could be at your heartstrings, something that speaks to you. Maybe you've decided to go to a totally new career, or maybe you're deciding to retire. You know, just take that time back and have one of your hobbies at home turn into making money for you. It's some sort of project that's going to pay off for you quite well. And the Moon card, very nice. You've made your decision. You're realizing things have definitely shifted in your life. You know, the rules now have changed. People are a little more, you know, touchy-feely, that sort of thing. The landscape's changed, but you're okay with it because you realize that the path you want to go is right there before you, and you're taking off the glasses, you're stepping back, you're realizing that you've been asleep for a while, and you're moving forward in the direction you want to go to make you feel satisfied and happy and content in the future. You know, just take care of yourself. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep this week as well so that you stay sharp and focused. And the Hanged Man. So definitely taking the time out. Maybe you were feeling a little bit tied down, or, you know, in some sort of trapment for yourself. And this has learned and showed you which way you want to go so that you can complete different things in your life. So you're no longer feeling stuck. And you're just going to move forward on a positive note. Things are starting to look up in all directions. You know, you're not overlooking anybody's advice. You're taking it all in. You're filtering through it. You're listening to both sides of the, you know, the arguments, the pros and the cons on the conversations, and you're making your judgments fair for you. And the Tower. So starting to realize, you know, something that you thought was absolutely solid isn't. So you're starting to see the, you know, the cracks in the foundation. This is a sudden insight, and you're starting to see people and places and things for what they really are and what they really have to offer you. And you're okay with that because this is your wake-up call, and you realize that, and now you know what you have to do for yourself going forward, who you have to let out of your life, and who you want in your life to go forward with. And the Emperor. So most definitely, you know, feeling like you've made a lot of compromises in your past, and you've taken a lot of, you know, abuse from others, but you're no longer willing to do that. So you're putting your best foot forward. You know, you're feeling more independent and sure of yourself going forward, and you're all right with that. And the Page of Cups. So most definitely a good invitation, surprise coming in. This could be, even for some of you, maybe you're fortunate enough to meet somebody that you're attracted to this week. You know, you're just feeling that spark of romance that you haven't felt for a long time. Something that speaks to your heart. You know, something's up. You realize that you're starting to trust in yourself. You're starting to believe in yourself. And you're realizing what you have to do to keep this momentum going forward, which is wonderful. All right, I am going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But it looks positive. There's definitely going to be a few bumps and bruises in the road here, but nothing that's fatal. All right. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. There you go. So you're definitely going to take a step back and make sure that your ducks are in a row. All right. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.